Today, we'll go over exactly how to meditate. I'll go over everything from where to meditate to what you should do with your body and mind, as well as how long you should do it so you can begin reaping some of these advantages. All of the information I'm giving you today is from a book called Mindfulness in Plain English, which is recommended by almost every meditation form on the internet. Where should I practice meditation? In theory, you can meditate anywhere you'd like because it's a mental workout. You can meditate in a chair, on the floor, or even while lying in bed. There is, however, an ideal way to meditate. It is best to avoid meditating in bed because you will most likely fall asleep. Meditation on the floor with your back straight up is considered the most formal and beneficial method. This is because it keeps you awake and allows you to sit for long periods of time. What am I going to do with my body? When meditating, the first thing to keep in mind is your feet. Many experienced meditators will tell you that your feet should be on top of each other. However, for most beginners, having them crisscrossed on top of each other like a pretzel, your arms resting on your thighs, and your hands resting on top of each other and forming a cup shape is perfectly fine. It's up to you whether your thumbs touch. What matters is that your arms are relaxed. Your spine is straight, and your head is perfectly level. Your head is not tilted up or down, only forward. Regarding what to do with your eyes, you can meditate with your eyes open or closed. However, I recommend closing your eyes and meditating for most beginners because it is easier to concentrate. If you meditate with your eyes open, avoid focusing on anything in front of you. Instead, cast your gaze into the distance. For how long should I meditate? Before you begin your meditation session, you should set the alarm. This is because time feels much slower when you first begin meditating. Setting the alarm eliminates the need to constantly wonder how much time is left in the session. For first-time meditators, I recommend starting with just 5 minutes. You can increase the time as you make meditation a daily practice and become more accustomed to sitting in the meditative position for long periods of time. Most people suggest meditating for 10 to 20 minutes. What should you do during meditation? This is where things get complicated. There are numerous types of meditation available today. Some people are preoccupied with their surroundings. Some involve mentally reciting words. One of the most commonly taught forms of meditation is the one you'll be learning today. It's known as mindfulness breathing meditation. It's very simple to learn and is thought to be as powerful and insightful as any other type of meditation. The focus of breathing meditation is, as you might expect, on your breath. To begin, make sure you're breathing through your nose. Then all you have to do is concentrate entirely on your breathing. Take note of how the air feels as it passes through your nostrils. Examine how your breath changes from inhale to exhale. Take note of the brief pause between those two actions. Take note of every aspect of how it feels. Do not pass judgment or criticism on it. Simply watch. You'll quickly notice that thoughts will begin to appear in your mind, distracting you from this simple task. What should I make for dinner? Perhaps I should order takeout instead. Wait, you're attempting to lose weight. So should I or shouldn't I? Will you notice your mind wandering this way? Simply bring it back to the breath. This is how you practice mindfulness. Most people who meditate for the first time find it extremely difficult to focus solely on their breath for even a few seconds. They'll frequently become lost in thought. This is completely normal, so don't be too hard on yourself if it happens, which it most likely will. All you have to do is return your attention to your breathing. A good trick I use to quickly regain focus is to focus all of my attention on the small bridge between inhale and exhale. That brief pause during which your body transitions during the act of breathing. While meditating, try to avoid moving as much as possible. Itches and urges to fidget will arise throughout your meditation session. This is typical. This is understandable. Simply return your attention to your breathing, and the sensation will pass. And that's the end of it. It's a straightforward exercise. What matters is how frequently you work on it and how much time you devote to it by making it a habit. You'll notice that you can concentrate entirely on your breathing for longer and longer periods of time. Consider this to be your mindfulness muscle strengthening. How frequently should I meditate? To truly begin reaping the benefits of meditation, you should meditate every day. My routine is 10 minutes every day when I wake up. Some people like to do it twice a day, such as Arnold Schwarzenegger, who does it 20 minutes when he wakes up and 20 minutes before he goes to bed. The most important factor is that it becomes a daily habit for you. When will I start seeing results? First and foremost, you must do it on a daily basis. The length of each session also influences how quickly you see results. But in the end, it's difficult to say because it varies so much from person to person. Because of their upbringing, some people are less mindful in general. As a result, it will take them a little longer to see the benefits. In my personal experience, it took me about a month of daily meditation to notice any benefit. Overall, I found myself in a better mood and less likely to be consumed by certain negative emotions. As I continued to practice, I noticed more and more advantages along the line. That's all there is to meditation, guys. It's simply the act of making it a daily habit that is difficult. If you have any further questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll try to answer as many as possible.